another place, to another. Oh, I don't know what's going on today. I don't know. But anyway, I lost my props. There was one prop. Here it is. Very important prop. And then there was another one. It was a corkscrew. Oh, not a corkscrew. It was just a cork. There you go, cork. All right, anyway, what's going on today? We're going to do some fun flying in a real flight evolution, because why not? Why not? I love real flight evolution. It is my absolute favorite thing to do now that we can't fly outside anymore. We can only hover. Hovering is all we are allowed to do in the modern world. In 2025, they wrecked things so badly. This is just in case you hadn't heard just how bad they ruined the RC hobby in 2025. In 2024, it was still okay. 2025, the thing is completely wrecked. So, yeah, here we go. Let's have some fun in a place where it's still okay to do whatever we want to do with cool things. We'll start with the easy level right here. We're back with helicopters and stuff, because you know the cool things that's been going on in the modern world. We've got eggs being collected by the government. Is it a dragon egg? Is it an Easter egg? Does it really matter? I don't know. You tell me. You put it in the comments that I'll never see. Anyway, what do you guys think about Moore's Law? Moore's Law. It's fake. It's always been fake. It was created by top tech plutocrats and oligarchs that figured out that you could reverse engineer technology by a breakaway species that's always existed on planet Earth, that they kept secret for so long so that they could steal their products and make products and be the masters of capitalism. Isn't that fun? Isn't it fun to finally know the truth? Isn't it funny that now that the truth is finally out there, you can talk about it freely? And that's the reason why they blocked TikTok and stuff, because they didn't want Moore's Law to die worldwide. They just wanted it to die maybe in America. Maybe they were finally ready to expose the truth of what they've been, the scandals and the things that they've been covering up for quite a few years. But they were only willing to do that in America. America! The land of the scammed. In America. Not the land of the free, the land of the scammed. Now I won't be able to beat the records, which is really annoying. You see, what happens is sometimes I forget which buttons do what. So I went for this button over here, or lever. Which lever to push? So what, or to pull. Whatever. Whatever. I'm half asleep. It's early in the morning here in Irvine, California. Somewhere between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. So, yeah. Half asleep. I don't take drugs. Not even tea or coffee. So that's why I'm usually just a little bit less than half awake. Anyway, if you want to know what a natural human being is like without all the drugs, and that's me right here. Although human being, I'm not sure about that anymore now. Reptilian hybrid? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Anyway, it's fun to speculate. So that's true. Eli Computer Guy says this all the time. If the product is free, you are the product. So what was the product? The product was our intellectual property being spied on. It doesn't matter if you use a VPN or not, because AI has been spying on us for about 100 years, and AI has been around for about 100 years. And people like Zuckerberg and others have had access to this for about a long, long time. Long time. Long time. All these alpha dogs. All of these alpha dogs. I'm not fully concentrated. I gotta concentrate a little bit better if I want to be able to beat this level today. And I should be able to. Quite easily, actually, but I'm also trying to go as fast as I can because I want to be able to beat my record on it. If I just went really slow, I could beat this quite easily. Even while talking cringe. Oh, anyway, have you guys seen the last videos from Ashton Forbes? Getting pretty close. And what was the other doctor, the funny guy with the from the UK that he went on a while back. Then we've had, what was it, Nick Pope and a bunch of others. A lot of fun stuff going on with the, not Jake Tapper, Jake Barber. That should be an easy one to remember, even for me. All right. So recently I got conned, I think, as many people do. And people say, oh, maybe that's a breakaway species trying to warn you. No, I think it's very much the government playing Jedi mind tricks using an Oculus Quest system that is not Oculus Quest. They just send signals into you. And their signals get better and better every year, so they leave you with less damage, skin damage and whatever, than they used to, because they're just getting better at doing the thing. So anyway, a lot of people still believe that they're being taken away by the breakaway species, but I doubt they would do anything to harm us. But you know who would and has a good track record of doing that? Humans. Yeah, humans. We have a great track record of screwing with people and testing on people and doing the most despicable things to people. And also, we have a track record of trying to pin it on someone else, which is also pretty hilarious. We've been doing that since the beginning of time. Most wars tend to start that way. Right? What's a good way to start a war? Pretend that there's a real crisis that doesn't exist and get people to shoot at each other over that crisis, whatever that crisis may be. Oh, we don't have the resources to do this or that. We're going to be fighting over resources, but maybe the resources are available. We're just scamming people or pretending that we don't have enough so we can start the war anywhere. People are so predictable. It is just sickening. Sickening is what it is. But anyway, the latest and greatest person out there, because now we have a new president. Well, we have a new old president. So he used to be president a while back. Now he's there again. But the antics haven't changed much. So yeah, anyway, the scams are still coming. You really can't win. You really can't win. Whether you have a Democrat or a Republican in the White House. One's good for one thing, one's bad for another, and vice versa. So when you have a Democrat in power, there are some things that get better and others that get worse. And when you have a Republican, same-o, same-o. So yeah, now we have a new kind of bad that's going on. Did anybody win the election? I don't think anybody won. Just look at what's going on in Gaza. Well, yeah. I mean, Trump was able to stop Netanyahu from continuing to blow everything to smithereens, but That's because there's nothing left to bomb. Didn't I say that? I said that before it happened, didn't I? If there's nothing left to bomb, then why continue to bomb? I mean, that is just common sense. It's easy to come up with a ceasefire when you've taken down every single building that's available to shoot down. I mean, why continue to waste bombs on buildings that are already down? Now you need to bring in a cleanup crew. Shut up, marker reviews. Don't talk sense. Don't talk truth. We can't handle the truth. Give us whatever pill brings us back to slumber, to our eternal slumber. Okay, whatever. If that's what you really want. If that's what you really want. But is it what you want? I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say. Have you been eating from the tree of emotion? Anyway. Fun stuff, guys. Fun stuff. It'll be interesting to see what happens next. So much is going on. So much is going on. Like the other day, I tried to type in Hitler salute, and Elon Musk shows up. What the heck is Elon Musk doing? I don't think he could do a Hitlerian salute even if he tried. He is so awkward. He is so awkward. There's a Hitler somewhere, very, very upset. Because he's like, no, that's not how you do it. I'll give you lessons on how to do it, but that's not how you do it. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I've been in the cult for like 40 years. In the Hitlerian cult, and I will tell you, that is not how you do a Hitlerian salute. Get back to Hitlerian salute school, Musk. Anyway, I'm sure Hitler is upset. All right, anyway, told you I could finish it. No problem. I only did it in close to 4 minutes. That's one of my worst scores ever. Anyway, the other time when we did this thingy-majig, I really wanted to do, I can't remember if it was at this level. Let's check. Because I remember I beat this level now. There it is. There it is. Now, the problem with this level, as I said so many different times, is this viewport. They put it in an awkward place. And once it's there, it's hard to see. And I wish they really fixed this, because Horizon Hobby and Real Flight Evolution is absolutely amazing. But this is the one flaw they have in this particular thing, where I can't lock down that viewport so that every time that I die or destroy the craft, that I don't have to start again from that position. But yeah, that is a problematic thing. All right, now I have to do the thing that I did before. And I beat it the other day. They give you 4 minutes. And one of the biggest issues here is it's hard to see where the blue ball is compared to the plane. And so I'm going to go in really slow, and hopefully this is not about me speeding up. I just want to show you guys that I can beat the level if I can. It'd be nice if I could. There's no guarantees at all. There you go. I'm going to break. There goes pieces of the helicopter. And the issue is, it's super finicky, this thing. The controls are a little bit too sensitive. And then there's this weird thing that when you're trying to lift the helicopter, and maybe I'll show you in a different scene why that may be. That it depends on which helicopter that we're flying. But yeah, again, this is so annoying, as you can see. Every time this thing happens, I need to reset that window so that it's in the right spot. And you might say, well, just fly with the window in the awkward place. Yeah, but then you don't have a good idea of where the ball is actually compared to the helicopter, because in real life, it is swinging about where I put the viewport. So if you have it in a different place, that really does not help you in focusing on the catch and release system, a mechanism that allows you to grab onto the plane. I'm way too high off. If I was a little lower, I could have caught the plane. But that is one of the issues here that we have with this. It is so difficult to control this helicopter. It just really is. And you're probably thinking, oh, I could do that in my sleep. Well, yeah, maybe you can, but not me. And the key here is that I have to do it. So super easy breezy. Okay. So I kind of got a control of the plane. Let's see here. I don't like that the, what do you call it? In this particular video, you don't get to see what I'm doing with the remote control. Some of the other flight simulator events or games, you get to see exactly what I'm doing with the controls, but you can't hear right now. So if only now I could get a little closer. You're like, it must have caught it by now, but I still have not. I've still yet to catch it. So I see it, and there it is. No, still have not cooked. This is just like going fishing, basically going fishing with a really awkward fishing line. And it's so incredibly annoying right now. All right, I've got it under control, sort of. Get away from the wall. There, I got it. Get away from that wall. Okay, so we got it. No problem. So that was the really hard part now. There's another really hard part, which is now we need to put it inside the circle. So we've got to gently aim for the circle and then release it once we get there. And then we need to do it again, which again, as I said before, I've done this before, I've been able to do it. It's always a little harder if I have a camera and stuff right between me and the computer screen. But I can't blame it on that, can I? Here we go, we're pretty close. Pretty close. Release. Now hopefully it actually went in. Oh, it did. Good. Good, because now we have to do that again, and we only have 1 minute. And that'll be the problem. Don't rush it, bro. Don't rush it. Okay, here we go. So the other day, I had a really weird dream. And again, I don't think it was a dream. I think it was a CIA nuisance dream, when they try to plant a seed in your mind. And so it was a little bit like being in a simulation. I thought I was in a place, really nice place, like close to a lake. And what was going on is just having a good time, heading toward like one of those gazebos close to the lake where you can have fun with friends and sometimes like have lunch or dinner or whatever, picnic, something like that. And what was going on is as we reached the end, there was like this like little bridge thing, or like, oh, I ran out of time. Oh, oh, unexpected errors. No, yes, no. Don't quit on me. Don't quit on me. Oh, it quit on me. There you go. It crashed. What the heck? You can never win with these things. But anyway, as we reached this sort of picnic area at the end of the thing, what we discovered as we looked up into the sky was, and I probably will do a, how do you say, I'll do a drawing of it so you guys understand what I'm talking about. But there were like 3 dots in the sky. And 3 dots on the very top of the sky were looking like a grid. So imagine a triangle, so 3 dots and a triangle. So at each point of the triangle, you have a dot, and then these dots continued to appear, one after one after one. So this whole grid expanded to the entire top of the sky. So that was insane. So because we saw that, right, in this so-called dream thing, we started running, we started thinking about running away because we didn't want to get freaked out anymore by seeing what this crazy grid was like in the sky. And as we kept seeing this, all of a sudden it was like there was some kind of like moon effect. And the middle of the water of the lake started like pulling downwards, almost like the water was being sucked into the earth. It was just really weird. It's like it was almost like the moon was affecting, like the moon affects tides and stuff, but it was doing that to the lake, and it was pulling everything into the bottom of the lake. So then we had to jump off the bridge because the bridge was being sucked into the into the water. Really weird stuff. And then as we decided to start like walking or moving away from the that area, weird like UFO objects started like coming towards us, which was really also odd, obviously. And they looked very much like your typical thing that you see in the movies or on TV. Like if you type in what does a UFO look like, and but it was smaller. It was only about maybe 2 or 3 times the size of your typical Aero Scout, if you guys know what the Aero Scout is. If you're Horizon hobby fans, you guys know what the Aero Scout is. But imagine the full size, not the little micro Aero Scout, the full size Aero Scout, about 3 times like that, but obviously in a UFO shape. And they started like rushing like towards us. But those things looked a lot like holograms, or as I found out later, turned out to be holograms. But if you stood in the pathway of one of those things, which I was stupid enough to do, and there were these slightly smaller ones that looked like a dragon UFO. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys have heard of the guy that talks about dragon UFOs or UAP, whatever. They look like these round ball, about this, maybe the size of a soccer ball, like the size of a soccer ball. And in the middle of this thing, obviously they're using some kind of plasma technology to move. But if you get caught in the middle of this thing and it hits you, it gives you like an electric jolt. And I think they're about the size of this that you guys can see here, about the size of this cork, but in white. So let's say, let me see here, dump some of this cool thing. By the way, if you guys don't know about this product, you guys should get one. It's really cool. So basically it's about like this. Look, you see, that's about the right size. There you go. So that's kind of what I saw. Like in the dream, I got hit by one of these things, and it gave me like a real strong electric jolt, and I caught one in the air like this. So it was using some kind of weird technology, and it was creating an illusion of a round, like orb shape about the size of a soccer ball, but this is what was flying around. It's really weird, really weird. Anyway, I definitely think it's a psyop. It's probably a psyop. It usually is. CIA or FBI sending us weird signals into our brains and messing with our minds, making us making us crazy. But anyway, it'll be interesting to see when more of these people come out, like Jake Barber and a bunch of others, when they start releasing all the information. And then we'll have the aha moment of, yeah, that's right. FBI, CIA has this breakaway species that's always lived on planet Earth with us. Technology they reverse engineered, and they've been messing with our minds for a long time. For a long time. But anyway, the part that really amused me was that towards the end, and I knew this is why I thought it was really a simulation, is because I was the only one in this thing that was like, yo, dudes, let's maybe it's a good time to like take cover and find a place to not get hit by these things that keep jolting us. It could possibly like knock us out and destroy our nervous system or whatever. Who knows if there's like radiation, what other consequences could come from getting hit by these things. I just got hit in that simulation. But they decided to be like, oh, look at the sky, so cool. Let's take selfies. Which is such a typical like human thing to do, which is why I don't think like U8P disclosure or whatever makes anybody believe that it would be something that would freak people out. People would be like, oh yeah, okay, aliens are real. Or, you know, creatures that are more intelligent than humans are real. Oh, okay, yeah, I get it. I didn't think I was that smart anyway to begin with. Okay, let's move on. So yeah, that's the ridiculousness of the situation. But anyway, yeah, that's the kind of weird dream that I had. And again, I don't think it was a dream. It was more like a lucid adventure. And again, that's why I say a lot of people, even top military folks, that had this kind of situation where they thought they were abducted and stuff. It is a little bit like rape, because unlike when you're using something like an Oculus Quest, where you have remote controls and you have control over what's going on, when you're in these kinds of simulations where they just send a signal into your brain and you feel like you're in there, you have zero control over what really happens. You don't even have control over yourself. Like, you can't really move all that well. You have the illusion of possibly being able to move, but it could like skip frames, or you could see different things, but it's very, very weird. It's not like a lucid dream. It's not like an astral projection where you are in the driver's seat and you know exactly where you can go and where you can't go and all that stuff. When you're being sort of abducted by being shown this weird kind of stuff, you feel completely helpless, paralyzed even. Like you can't do a single thing. Oh, that was so weird. I know that the ball must have hit the plane, but it did not make contact. So that was annoying in so many different ways. Oh, here we go. This is something that happens sometimes. The prop will have a wobble, and now it's like super, super wobbly. It's almost like when you're flying a real RC helicopter and your prop hits something and you damage the prop, and now it's not properly synced anymore, or properly I can't remember what they call it. Tuned? Maybe the prop is not tuned anymore. Oh, come on, pick up the thing. There we go. I got it this time. Here we go. Yeah, the controls on this thing are extremely are extremely wobbly. Okay, we put one in. Now we need to get the other one. Oh, here we go with the prop not being tuned, and it's doing that thing again. Now, if you are an epileptic or have had issues with that, you probably shouldn't look at the screen right now, because you will probably have a seizure now by looking at the screen. But me being me, I don't really care. All right, it unwobbled itself. Looks like the prop has gone back to normal. I guess you can look at the screen now, even if you suffer from epilepsy. Oh, come on. Anyway, so I haven't demonstrated that I can finish the level, of course, because they keep crashing, but it takes a lot of practice. And as I said before, it's super wobbly. And this thing where the helicopter needs to make a full revolution before it starts lifting is so unnatural. I mean, maybe if you have the crappiest RC helicopter that you've bought, it would do that, but especially if it's coaxial, or you have a decent fly bar on the rotor, it should never do this. So I don't know why this particular, maybe it's just a glitch in the game, but it really shouldn't do. Look at this. It wants to turn all the way. Why? You're just adding a level of difficulty that you what? Why? I don't get it. It doesn't really add to the game, I don't think. Anyway, this simulator, as I said before, although I just bashed it a little bit, is phenomenal, which is why I keep playing it. I wouldn't play it unless I loved it. So just because I criticize a few things doesn't mean I don't like it. You should totally buy this. Especially now that Jake Barber's out there, because you can now play and say, oh, what if I was on the egg retrieval program? How cool would that be? Extremely, extremely cool. Oh no. Oh, come on. It was all great until that point right there. But anyway, if you guys have never tried this simulation and you think that I'm a moron, you're probably right. It's probably much easier than what I'm doing and what you're seeing, especially when you press the button when you just finished fixing the window. It's like, what? Now the window's working. What you doing, bro? Okay. All right. Let's do the spinny thing of death. All right, baby. Come on. Come on. Baby, come on. We're saying Casper Sight for a second there. I wonder if Casper... It'd be really, really fun to watch Casper Sight do what I do right now. It would be super entertaining. The guy's super entertaining. So if you haven't watched his videos, you go check him out. Who else is... Chaos Moogle. Chaos Moogle, I haven't talked about him for a while. Who else? I said Ashton Forbes earlier. Brian Keating. Who else is there? I don't know. So many awesome people. Christina Gomez, of course, an all-time favorite of mine. Oh, come on. What is going on? I mean, helicopter is going in the right direction. It's hitting the bird and it's not picking it up. I want to blame the tool, but I know it's not. It's not the tool's fault. I'm the tool. I'm the tool. Okay. Get it up there. Okay, so here we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. No, 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 no. Now I'm off. I'm completely off kilter. Get up. All right, okay. Let's try it again. Try it again. I was perfectly on there and then I got excited. I got excited. It's always that emotional tree that I ate from. No, no, no. Don't blame Eve. Everybody always blames Eve. You didn't have to eat the apple unless you wanted to. It looks so red and delicious. Be honest. Be honest you wanted it. Shut up. It wasn't Eve's fault. You wanted to see what emotion was all about. You did. Oh, I missed. Oh, instant karma right there. Look at that. Well, the question is, do I want... Oh, there it goes. I had a question there, which is, do I want to go back and pick it up? Or do I want to restart? And I guess the answer was given to me. Just restart, bro. Just restart. All right, I'm going to try this another like 3 times, 4 times. And then we'll have to... Oh, come on. I have to call it quits. Because I've been streaming for too long. It's almost 40 minutes. I just did it again, didn't I? Yes, I did. I can't help myself. It's like a complexion. Oh, and now I have to press that. Okay, right. All right, let's do the stupid thing again. Where the helicopters goes in funky directions. No, I don't want you to go there. That's not where I want you to go. Baby, come on. Treat me nice. Treat me nice. So yeah, that was the lamest, what was it? Just the other day, we heard the lady go in and say, oh, is all the drones in all over the world, and especially over New Jersey. Don't worry, we were just testing some stuff. Okay, what were you testing? I don't know. Just take my word for it. Trust me, bro. We have a new trust me, bro. A very attractive new trust me, bro, but still a trust me, bro. We replaced one attractive trust me, bro, with another attractive trust me, bro. One was Democratic and one is Republican, but still trust me, bro. Are we going to get any real answers? And you can bet your boots. You can bet your boots we're going to get nothing. Or maybe we will. I don't know. I mean, oh, come on. All right, let's go pick up the other one. This is where I pick up both of them, and then I usually don't struggle putting things in, you know, when you're done with a task, put it away. Put it away. So I'm pretty good at that because that's what they supposedly teach you at Montessori. But then I crash into the wall or the roof. I wasn't even close to the roof. How did I get up there? I don't know. Ask Santa. Santa knows. What? I totally got the plane. Just didn't make contact. Just did not make contact with the plane. Here we go. Make that approach. Go low, go low, go low. Here you go, go low. Go low like a bow, like a bolo. Get it, get it, get it. Yes. Take it. Oh, I blew up. There you go. So, what to do? What to do? Seriously. It's really not that hard, and I've beaten it so many times, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Let's do the jiggle. The jiggle with the wiggle. Oh, here we go. It should really be as easy as pie. It really should. And there you go. A moment of contact. I hit it. It didn't grab. It didn't grab. I'm telling you, if you had a better camera system where you could really see what you're doing, this game would be super easy. But because you don't, the simulation is hard, which is fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's part of the appeal is just how difficult this is. They really made it as difficult as you possibly could. All right, we'll try this one more time. Just take it easy, bro. There's 4 minutes. 4 minutes. So you have like over 4 minutes to get 2 planes. It should be easy, right? Yeah. Easiest thing you've ever done. Keep telling yourself that, bro. Keep telling yourself. Can it be done? Yeah, should be done. So you guys excited? I think is it yeah, I think RFK Jr. is on his way to do some cool stuff. But let's hope that what was it, Paul Saladino? Paul Saladino is one dangerous dude. He's like, you know, the reason kids are losing their teeth is because they're not eating enough tubs of lard and butter. Get them back on the lard and the butter, and then their teeth will be fine. I don't know. Sounds like you weren't trying to kill people. Sounds like you're a fraud, bro. Sounds like you're a fraud trying to kill people. Totally paid off by Big Pharma and others. I mean, that's really not good advice. I mean, since the beginning of time, nobody would ever tell you that, you know what you're missing. Your diet's what your diet's missing is tubs of lard and butter. And you know what? Don't pasteurize your milk. Just get it straight from the cow with all the hormones and pharmaceuticals and things that go into cows. By gosh, really? That's your solution to making the country better? A little bit fearful of that. Now, you want to take dyes. You want to take colorants out of food. I'm totally for that. Get rid of them, especially those ones that when you mix them together turn into like mustard gas. Yeah, please get rid of those. Please get rid of those. I'm on board. Yeah, I'm totally on board with that. But convincing people to buy tubs of lard and butter and just add that to their diet when they're probably doing a whole lot better in their lives already, I don't know about that one. I don't think that one's a good one. Just saying. Just saying. Paul Saladino. Just saying. What's the goal here? Killing America better, faster, cheaper? You've already been doing that for quite some time, but just, you know, you're finding a new way to kill people better, faster, cheaper? I don't know. I don't trust you. Anyway, so I'd rather be with Brian Johnson and Peter Diamandis. Again, I'm not saying stop eating meat, but just don't remove the fat from the meat. That's just common sense. Don't eat butter. Use olive oil and extra virgin olive oils and stuff like that, and de-pitted olive oils, and a bunch of like avocado stuff, maybe, I don't know. But seriously, man, you can get your fats and your oils from eating nuts, you know, unless you're nut intolerant, in which case you can't. But most people should be able to get their fats from natural vegetables and stuff. Anyway, I'm not a big fan of people who are just scamming you, giving you a couple of good truths like watch out for the chlorine and other like fluoride and stuff in your water. But yeah, make sure in the same breath, but make sure you add lard and butter and you know, don't cook your meat or something. I don't know, something like that. Like the ridiculous things that Paul Saladino says. I mean, you're trying to kill people on purpose, aren't you? Aren't you? And you're making a killing. Like literally, like the guy's super rich. He's rich. He's rich on bad information. So anyway, yeah. I'm kind of tired of getting every single like new virus that's coming around. No, I don't want any more new shots to be stuck in my arm or being forced to take those. But what I'd like is gain of function research and all the dangerous research that's being done to be done in space. Just get it off this planet. It's too dangerous. If it leaks, we get what we get, and we get it too often. So maybe let's stop all that nonsense from ruining our lives. We do have choices. Anyway, guys, I'm going to try this one very last time, and then I'm going to have to say stop, because just ain't happening today. I was so close multiple times, but can't keep it together. I'm still suffering. So it's been a whole week now, getting closer to 2 weeks, or going into the second week of suffering and spitting in tricolor, yellow, red, and green. It's a thing. I don't care if it's the chicken flu or whatever it is, the next version of the coronavirus. I don't care. Just stop making these things in labs. Stop it. Stop it. And if you really want to make them, convince the rest of the world to bring the research up into space. It's where it deserves to be, so that if anything happens, it stays contained there. It's the easiest way to contain it. Don't bring it back to Earth. We don't want it. We don't want any part of it. And if I was president, by executive order, that'd be one of the first things that I'd put down. Stop the research on dangerous things and get it away from people. But I'm not president. I'm not. If only. All right, anyway, it's been like 50 minutes, so thanks for watching. Remember to buy your cool stuff like this. This is really good. Again, it's not vaping. It's just water. It creates vapor, but you can put like a citrus. Cut some little fruits, like blend it and put it in there. make it super fine because you only want like the smell of it to come out. If it's big chunks, it'll clog the thing, so don't do that. And let's say hello to our usual suspects. Here we go. Of course, Spectrum, which has provided, they were so kind, they provided Real Flight Evolution for free. I bought Real Flight 9.5S, also awesome. And then we got Peanuts, because that's just funny, since we've got squirrels and Snoopy. We got Captain Drone. We've got more of Horizon Hobby, and Snow Summit, and whatever else comes out, UB Tech. And with that, I will say squirrel, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, bye-bye.